Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press morning podcast for March 13, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, Ukraine's expertise in anti-drone technology has become a valuable asset in its conflict with Russia. The country is leveraging its capabilities to forge strategic partnerships with Western allies, including a pending drone production agreement with the White House. This development could potentially shift the dynamics of the ongoing war and impact the broader geopolitical landscape. In other news, the U.S. Treasury Department has issued a temporary license allowing the sale of Russian crude oil and petroleum products for 30 days in an effort to ease the global energy crisis triggered by the escalating conflict between the U.S., Israel, and Iran. This move aims to mitigate the impact of the energy shortage on global markets, but its effects on the ongoing conflict remain to be seen. Lastly, the Cuban government has announced that it will release people from prison in the coming days, citing its close relationship with the Vatican as the reason behind this gesture of goodwill. While it's unclear whether any of these individuals are political prisoners, this move comes amid intense pressure from the Trump administration and criticism over Cuba's human rights record. We'll continue to monitor these situations and provide updates as more information becomes available. In the meantime, we want to hear from you. Share your thoughts on these developments with us on social media using the hashtag AIDailyPress. And that's the way it is, March 13th, 2026. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know it's right now. Firstly, the nomination of Rogers to lead The Voice of America has sparked concerns about the agency's editorial independence and commitment to protecting First Amendment rights for all individuals. The Senate review process is expected to be closely watched as the debate around free speech and social media regulation continues. Secondly, the Venice Biennale is at the center of a growing controversy over its decision to include Russia in this year's event, despite accusations of war crimes in Ukraine. The move has sparked outrage from several European countries, with many calling for the Biennale to suspend Russia's participation. Lastly, the Israeli military's decision to drop charges against 5 soldiers accused of abusing a Palestinian detainee has been met with criticism from human rights activists who claim that abuse of Palestinians is systematic in Israeli jails and rarely investigated properly. The United Nations Committee Against Torture has expressed deep concern about reports of organized and widespread torture and ill treatment of Palestinian detainees in Israeli jails. These stories highlight the complex and often contentious issues surrounding free speech, cultural expression, and human rights. We'll continue to follow these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we took a closer look at Oracle's recent stock performance, noting its resilience in the face of economic uncertainty. With its strong financial fundamentals and adaptability, Oracle is well positioned for future growth. Next, we examined the annual financial results of Firm Capital Mortgage Investment Corporation, which reported a stable stream of monthly dividends for shareholders. The corporation's diversified mortgage portfolio and focus on niche markets have contributed to its success in the mortgage lending industry. Lastly, we compared the performance of Nasdaq stock and the Dow Jones Industrial Average, highlighting the volatility and unpredictability of financial markets. Despite recent declines, Nasdaq has shown resilience, outperforming the Dow over the last few weeks. Analysts maintain a consensus, strong buy rating for Nasdaq stock, driven by its diversified services and strategic position in global financial markets. These stories underscore the importance of staying agile and informed in today's fast-paced market environment. As always, we encourage investors to conduct thorough research and consider multiple perspectives before making investment decisions. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, NASA's Artemis program is making strides towards returning humans to the moon by 2024. The recent successful test of the Space Launch System rocket's core stage is a significant milestone in this endeavor. This mission aims not only to put humans back on the lunar surface, but also to establish a sustainable presence on the Moon, with the ultimate goal of using it as a stepping stone for further space exploration. Secondly, we're looking at the growing concern over large-scale satellite constellations and their potential impact on space debris in Earth's orbit. A spat between SpaceX and Amazon over the lack of transparency and technical details for these satellites has underscored the need for regulatory clarity and cooperation among private companies and government agencies. The issue of space debris is critical, as it poses significant risks to operational spacecraft and satellites. Lastly, the devastating surge in wildfires in the Amazon rainforest has sparked widespread concern about the future of our planet's biodiversity and climate regulation. The Amazon produces approximately 20% of the world's oxygen and supports an estimated 10% of all known plant and animal species, making it a crucial component of Earth's ecosystem. Immediate action is necessary to address deforestation, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and support conservation efforts. These stories remind us of the interconnectedness of our planet and the challenges we face in balancing progress with sustainability. Whether it's advancing space exploration, managing the risks associated with technological advancements, or preserving our natural environment, cooperation and proactive approaches are essential for creating a better future for all. We'll continue to bring you in-depth analysis and updates on these and other critical stories as they develop. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. We've got a thrilling lineup of sports news to kick off your day. First off, in the world of college basketball, the NCAA tournament bubble is heating up. Miami, Ohio's undefeated streak came to an end, but they're still projected to make the cut, albeit with a potentially lower seeding. Meanwhile, NC State and Auburn are struggling to stay afloat, with their recent losses putting their tournament hopes in jeopardy. Seton Hall kept their slim chances alive with a win over Creighton, but they need to take down St. John's next to have any realistic shot at an at-large bid. In other news, the U.S. men's national team is gearing up for the World Cup, and Coach Pochettino has some tough decisions to make regarding his squad selection. With several key players vying for positions, he'll need to carefully consider his options to ensure the team's success in the tournament. And finally, in a surprising move, the Minnesota Vikings have made some significant changes to their coaching staff. We'll be keeping an eye on how this shakes out and what it means for the team's future. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we explored the launch of a new AI system that's set to revolutionize the tech industry. This innovative technology has the potential to transform the way we live and work, but it also raises important questions about workplace safety and job displacement. Next, we traveled to Whittier, California, where 3 high schools have been recognized for their outstanding academic achievements. The selection of these schools for the Advanced Placement Honor Roll is a testament to the power of collaboration, perseverance, and a shared commitment to excellence in education. Finally, we reported on a tragic workplace incident in County Kildare, Ireland, where a staff member lost his life due to a devastating accident at a concrete products firm. This somber tale serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of prioritizing workplace safety and the need for employers to take responsibility for protecting their workers. These stories remind us that, even in an ever-changing world, certain values remain constant: the dignity of hard work, the beauty of learning, and the importance of tradition. As we go about our daily lives, let's not forget the sacrifices made by individuals like Donatas Jokubauskas, who lost his life in the course of his work. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I'm Joan, and we're kicking off today's show with a quick rundown of our top stories. First up, we have some exciting news from the art world. The National Gallery of Canada has just received an incredible gift, a treasure trove of artworks that will be on display soon. Our article dives into the details of this stunning collection, featuring works by renowned artists like Brian Jungan and his impressive Prototypes series. Next, we're taking a look at the world of sports betting, where top bookmakers are offering attractive promotions ahead of major events. From BetMGM to FanDuel, we've got the scoop on the best deals for new customers. And don't forget to stay responsible and check your state's laws and regulations before placing those bets. Last but not least, we're traveling back in time to ancient Rome with a fascinating story from Pompeii, Italy. A new exhibition is showcasing over 200 plaster casts of victims who died in the catastrophic Mount Vesuvius eruption in 79 AD. These casts are a poignant reminder of the tragedy and offer a unique glimpse into life in ancient times. Tune in throughout the day for more updates, analysis, and breaking news from the world of entertainment, sports, and beyond. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we delve into the intriguing world of Yellowstone's grey wolves, where a remarkable discovery sheds light on the delicate balance of ecosystems. Our first article explores how the rebounding wolf population is influencing the park's ecosystem, showcasing the importance of preserving natural balances. Next, we travel back in time to the age of the dinosaurs with the astonishing discovery of a massive tyrannosaur leg bone in New Mexico. This groundbreaking find, dating back 74 million years, offers new insights into the evolution and origins of these fearsome predators, sparking debate among scientists about their possible North American origin. Lastly, we share the captivating tale of a red fox who became an unlikely stowaway on a ship traveling from Britain to New York. This incredible story of adventure and resilience highlights not only the adaptability of urban wildlife, but also underscores the critical role of conservation efforts in protecting animals from exploitation and ensuring their safe rehabilitation. These stories remind us of our responsibility towards the natural world and its inhabitants, emphasizing the need for continued vigilance and cooperation between conservation efforts and law enforcement to protect wildlife. Tune in to our podcast for in-depth discussions on these topics and more as we explore the fascinating world of wildlife and ecology. This is David, signing off from the AI Daily Press. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.